Talk Me to Death podcast. I'm your host, Death.
Dwayne Dade.
You big bro CB, man.
Back to y'all another episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Hit that
share,
bell, all that.
We
man.
on our way to 100K, huh? Like Master P, huh?
Y'all almost there,
nigga?
baby. Y'all lock in.
Nigga, almost
They
there,
gonna
baby.
go to our shit and be like, 100K what? Hey man, it's there. You just can't see it, baby.
Can't
We see it.
baby.
We
Shit.
see it. Y'all can't see it.
We got the shit. We high and lights and shit.
You know
like
what I'm talking
Kanye,
about?
baby.
Yeah,
huh?
damn right.
That's how you gotta do it out here. We don't need a nigga all in our game room like
Right,
that, man.
because when we say we on the road to 100K, we really on the road to 200K. We just high and lights. You know what I'm talking about? So
you gotta
hear me?
You gotta play the little
You know what I'm
low.
talking about?
Hey man, while we at it, man, first and foremost, I wanna one of our first ads real quick. You feel me?
Go ahead, man. Who that is?
Kofi Skin, you know what I'm talking about? I use this for my face. As you can see, nigga, shit spotless, huh? You hear me? If you want it like mine, Kofi Skin, huh? You see it? You feel me? 100% organic, dry skin, acne, prone, dull skin cells. That right there will help you. You can use that for soap, as a facial soap. Like we got from Homegirl.
Right,
you can use that and it act as a cleanser, man. Coffee Skin, man. Y'all go ahead and get that at coffeeskin.com or blackdesignersleague.com because y'all, some of y'all might have forgot, but I'm here to remind you.
I'm telling you, blackdesignersleague.com, man.
If you don't know,
got Kofi,
well, now
Kofi
you know.
Skin. You got Maniac Clothing, all that, man. Foreign fetish. Got Kiss and Tell.
Huh?
Got You Fly. Everything you need, man. Right there, one stop shop, man.
Even the Black Designers League gear itself, huh?
Telling you, BDL, man.
Feel me?
Y'all lock in. Anyway, I think last time we talked about men. We got to start allowing our women, not allowing, but you know, we have to start kind of forcing these women to invest in us, man. You feel me?
That and I think allowing is an appropriate word too, because some of these dudes allow their pride to get in the way, and they don't want their women to do shit for them.
Yeah,
so
dumb nigga.
You're right. You're right. So allow her to invest into you, bro.
Even if it's something small, do something.
Right.
Yeah, cause I don't know, bro. That shit, it's niggas got to stop being too prideful. But I just don't know if that might be for in some cases. But I think in most cases,
agreed.
It ain't too many women. I think it'd be more. I mean, and the women obviously not gonna agree with this shit, but I can say I've dealt with many women, several women, and it ain't too many times a motherfucker done invested in me. So, you feel me? That's all I'm saying. So that's why I can say what I'm saying.
I just don't know how y'all only think cooking and cleaning is enough. I just don't understand that.
Yeah, see, we talked about that shit. Yeah, we talked about when we was on the live. You know, that shit came up when we talked about
Look, lady,
when we brought up the table talk. What you bring to the table?
cooking, cleaning, and sex is not enough.
I said we got to start allowing these women to invest in us. That's for those of us who being prideful and don't like a woman to do nothing for us. You feel me? And I get it because we supposed to be the provider. You know,
It don't.
You know, a man's man, right? A man's man.
That's why they don't
right.
want to do shit, because we supposed to be there for us. Fuck that. Do something for me, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like the men who, the man's man, the one who always doing, you know what I'm saying, the things that he should be doing. I think more so like bro saying I'm the ones who might be like, who might have a little pushback, like, nah, baby, you know I'm good, blah blah blah. Nah, you gotta. If she want to do that, bro.
Masseuse parlor, something.
Right, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. That
Send a
one who, and it ain't even got to be financial, bro. You know, just one who trying to invest in you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, who praying for you. You know, anything, bro. You feel me? I mean, financially is good as well. I'm just saying, like, you know, get you a woman who care about you, bro. Who care about your well-being. You feel me? Like that.
She invested into your overall health.
Right, bro.
Meaning mental health, spiritual.
All that toxic shit, bro. If she like arguing and all that, bro, that ain't the one to be with, bro. I'm just,
said, baby.
I mean, we might not want to hear that shit, but it is what it is, bro. It's
because at the end of the day, all that tit for tat, back and forth arguing shit, It's taking a toll on your mental health, bro.
You want to do all that arguing shit? Once you get back in the house and you hear that Beyonce, to the left.
If you want to do
Look
all
to
that,
the left, bitch, because just get your shit.
if you want to do all that arguing shit, go join Stephen A.
I'm telling you.
Go join Stephen A, man. They was just talking about that shit on the last one, man. Y'all go do all that arguing with their ass, man. Toxic ass niggas, man. I ain't arguing with no nigga, bro. But yeah, I don't know, bro. We need to we more men do need that because we do a lot, bro, for real. Like whether women see it or want to admit it and all that, bro, it like we do a lot, bro. We take care of our households for the ones who take care of their kids. You know, we got to go work. We got to do a lot, bro. Someone take care of our parents.
They don't think it's a lot because they're going to say that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but they got shit they supposed to do too and don't do it. So, I mean,
I come to this bitch every day and don't eat. I go starving in this motherfucker.
Oh, not me, but one thing about it, I tell you, any chick, I don't even need you to cook for me because I'm going to eat. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm just saying, if I didn't eat outside,
right,
coming into this motherfucker,
right,
you ain't
right.
cook shit. But
no, I know what you were saying, but I'm just saying, even if she don't, I'm gonna cook. I mean, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat, but when they come to some shit, don't be mad, cause your ass ain't never cooking, cause I gotta go get my own shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Don't be mad if it's something you expecting from me, but every time I come home, you ain't never fucking cooked.
I'm telling you,
feel me? I'm gonna eat now.
Dirty diapers all around this motherfucker.
Yeah,
think about it like this. You again, like I said, like I was preaching last week, like how you have all these expectations for the man to provide you so much. Then you want him to come home and provide his own meal too? He got to go out there and kill a cow and then come home and cook it too?
Yep.
Basically.
What you doing?
I don't know, man. Let's to be fair, we do have women that work also.
No, I understand.
And
it's no knock to them. I'm speaking to those women who don't do anything.
Right.
Shout out to the ones who are taking some type of initiative to help support their man, to be the backbone. But for you women who ain't doing shit, everything, oh fuck no.
Yeah, but I ain't even saying to that. I'm just saying because there's women who work, and then they'll say, "Oh, I got to come home and take care of the kids," but ain't nothing beyond that. You know, they not cleaning up because they claim, you know, I done been to work all day and then I had to come home and help the kids with their homework and whatever. You feel me, like that? But they ain't really doing the cleaning, or you know, they ain't cooking like you said, like you mentioned. You feel me? But again, the man went to work just like you went to work.
Right.
You feel me? And again, like some of us, we take care of our parents. You feel me? Like it just be a lot of shit, bro. Like men do a lot of shit, bro. We gotta fix shit. You want this fix? You want that? We gotta go take the car to get oil changes and maintenance and all this shit. Like
and all type of shit.
Yeah, that too. Right.
But that's why I said what I said last week. Like, I'm shout out to the women who got careers and all of that shit. Shout out to them.
Right.
But my whole thing is, when you take that road, you've gotten to the point to where now you're a modern day woman. But then when you get in these relationships with these men, you want the traditional roles in the household, but you affecting your man because he doing everything that you require him to do, but you lacking in your duties because now you using work and school and all this other shit as your means of...
Yeah, because some of them go to school too.
Right.
Yeah.
You using this as your means of, this is why I ain't cooked. This is why the house is not clean. But he living up to his end. You can't have it both ways. You can't be a modern woman but get home and want to be traditional. It don't work. You got to find some sort of balance because at the end of the day, you affecting your mate because he living up to his end. You ain't got no complaints for him, but he voicing how he feel to you, but you not addressing the issue. Now, all of a sudden, when he get fed up and he want to leave, he ain't a good man no more.
I mean, he ain't leaving. He just cheating. Because niggas don't leave.
That's true.
but they do cheat.
That's true.
You feel me? That also goes to the sex part of it. Like, I don't know. In almost all cases, when a woman meet a man, y'all fucking off the chain. You hear me? And then as time go by, y'all slowly stop doing the shit that y'all was doing. You feel me? So
that kept him attracted to you.
right.
Now
I mean,
you
I don't
not
know if that
doing
was
those
the
things.
attraction,
No,
but yeah.
the sex was a part of it.
Right.
You the sex kept him around for the
Right.
most part.
I'd say that. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Then.
But they was doing that too. They was cooking, making sure this nigga eat all
Right.
this shit.
When
And
he
then they
came
stopped
around,
doing this shit.
Your hair was done. You know, you were making sure you looked good, you smelled good for him. All of you did all of those things.
Pussy smelled like water. Nice a little. Nice a little.
You know what I mean? But all we saying is, like, ladies, don't get away from the thing.
Don't freshen up no more. Don't put your lingerie on no more.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't get away from those things.
They gonna
that
say
kept your
they
man
gonna
up.
say men stop taking us out on dates, all that shit. Why are we not taking y'all on dates no more? Because of these reasons right here. Y'all started out doing all this shit, bro, and then y'all fell
stopped,
back. So
so
what
we
the
stopped.
fuck y'all want us to do?
You want me to reward?
Y'all want us to keep catering to y'all while y'all just fall back and do nothing, bro. That
You-
don't even
you-
make sense.
You want me? You essentially want me to reward you for poor behavior.
Again, men don't leave, but they do cheat. Women are the ones that leave relationships. It ain't too many cases where you gonna see the dude leaving, unless he just not fucking with you like that.
That's it.
That's it. If he don't fuck with you
Hey,
like that, then it's like
Y'all wouldn't be in a relationship in the first place if he wasn't fucking with you like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga just knocking your shit loose and hitting 9-5, baby.
And I mean, and in other cases, it might be this nigga might like you, he might fuck with you, but y'all ain't in a relationship because it's shit that you not doing or you refuse to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
See,
and that shit ain't even gotta be nothing sexual and all that. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying
no,
as
no.
far as bettering yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
See,
shit like that.
relationships, this shit like math, simple mathematics, 1 + 1. At the end of the day, it's like this here. You chose him, fact. But it's also your job to keep him after you chose him. Because you looking for him to be the protector, the provider, and everything else. So when he meet all of those needs, and he doing all those things consistently, and you start lacking, it's your job to keep him. So when you start falling off and he start cheating, and you start saying less and less of him, that's not on him. That's on you. Because there's somebody out there who see the same qualities you saw in him in the beginning. So now she trying to get what you already got. So it's on you to keep him. So all that, I don't feel like fucking tonight. All right. When he come home late, just know why he came home late.
I don't know why he came home
I'm
late.
telling you, I
I'm
don't
just
either.
saying. I don't know why the fuck he came home late.
So I got they trying to do this versus shit. JD and Puff.
Like rapping?
Oh no, I'm just saying.
Oh.
I mean, it's a versus, so they can pretty much do anything.
Hmm.
Written records, produce records,
Oh yeah, okay, right. That makes sense.
and the
Yeah.
shit they did. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Puff he was only so much shit, and same with JD.
Because I was finna, JD got a lot of shit.
He do. JD
got
got
a-
Mariah and Usher.
Shit, JD got Escape back in the day. He got fucking Bow Wow when Bow Wow came along. JD got a lot of people he worked
But
with.
I'm talking
bro.
about his unbeatables. His unbeatables is Mariah and Usher. Because we talking about Puff.
Okay, I
So with
understand.
Puff got Biggie, Mary J. He got Summer Faith shit.
But if we talking about produced records, JD catalog up there. Produced records that was hits. That went platinum. Yeah.
He can't play anything with Puff. You gotta go to your Mariah bag, fucking with Puff. You gotta go to your. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Well, bitch, you gotta play your shit, cause all Puffy gonna do is hit you with Mary J. Mary J. That ain't no catalog anybody going up against. I don't even know what Mariah can go against. Mary J. shit. I don't think Mariah got enough, if you ask me.
That's true.
Mary J. always had a record. Mariah may got it, but I don't think she has as many hits.
But the point I'm trying to make is JD can go into his bag and play platinum songs that he produced from a plethora of fucking artists that he dealt with.
Yeah.
Puff, he like you said, Mary J. Biggie.
Only bag he can't really get into is maybe his rap bag. That was never Diddy shit. Outside of the obvious.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Diddy might have artists, but overall, JD can go to fucking R&B, rap. He can go anywhere.
That shit all about shit gonna be all about sequencing. Cause you talking about two niggas that got all the hits in the world. So shit about however you line your shit up and sequence it. Like Drake album, that shit was badly sequenced, so it may be trash to a lot of niggas.
I think Drake shit trash to a lot of niggas because they don't want to hear Drake singing. It's been said for the longest. They want to hear rapping Drake. That's what they want to hear.
Drake, which is the better Drake,
but
he ain't selling that to you niggas.
Right. This is in the title of the fucking album.
It's called
bro.
Certified Lover Boy.
Right, bro. This is the shit I had to tell the nigga at my job.
You niggas should have knew what that album was gonna be.
Right, bro.
All time. Matter of fact, I think he even said, and I think that nigga do that because when you got a nigga that can rap and sing, I think he do that more because it's easier for him to sing and write it versus rapping and write it. Because he got to make sense over here when he do this rap shit. He got to make sense. That's Drake. He up there in MCing. So he can't just say anything. But with this singing shit, he can get whatever the fuck he want to get off. He can write it, make it done. And all of this shit was old too. This album supposed to be came out. So it sounded, you could listen to it and be like, hold up, this shit, it's maybe that last album on that Drake shit, he probably wrote the day before the album came out. That shit probably got added last. But a lot of that shit sounded maybe 1 or 2 years old because it supposed to came out before COVID hit. That's why I do think that nigga, he gonna be back real soon. Usually nigga take about 3 years to come out.
Right.
He'll probably be back next year because he know that shit was older material that he did put out.
Right.
So
I don't know, niggas be, cause a nigga at my job, dude on my job told me that shit. He was like, Kanye shit way better than Drake shit, cause I don't want to hear singing Drake.
That's why it's better.
That's right, man. That's the same shit. I'm like, what? That's why it's better. Oh,
I can't say the better.
So I said to him what I just said, but he ain't make that for you. It's in the title, bro.
Literally in the title.
And then I knew that's when he was like,
fact, he
was like, damn, I ain't even think about that shit.
Boys.
That too. That's what bruh said, right? Oh, you ain't a certified lover boy, right? Nigga like me a certified lover boy. You feel me? So
Drake gonna get
nigga,
you with them
know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah?
Kanye.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Certified lover boy. Know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna leave y'all alone.
Yeah, boy. What you talking
Certified
about?
lover boy. Say that right here. What? Oh, okay.
You got it?
Certified.
You got it? You co-sign
What
that?
you talking about?
Certified lover boy.
No co-signing that here, man.
But do you co-sign?
That's my brother. He co-signing.
Co-signing.
Huh?
Okay.
Shotgun. Fuck.
This nigga getting cut. Cut his ass like COVID. Nigga COVID cuts out here, man.
That shit
Nigga
funny
COVID
as fuck.
cuts. Making COVID cuts. This nigga getting cut, man.
Oh,
That's what we gonna call it. Cause I was talking to the nigga Glenn. Nigga say, cause I went out there Saturday.
Yeah.
y'all heard it, man.
I went out there I said, yeah, bro. He said, I do the basketball shit. I said, but only me though. You know, Lamar ain't come. You just stop laughing.
Y'all heard it, people. In my last episode, baby.
Hey, nah, but you know the nigga I am. I come just to show a nigga, boy, that shit ain't nothing, bro.
Right,
you feel me? But I just don't know if I could commit like that. You feel me? 'Cause
Right,
they play
obviously.
during the weekend shit, yeah, so. But yeah, bro, you know I do that shit, nigga. I don't know who. Nigga, I show you this shit ain't nothing, boy. This shit
You
don't
know
mean
me, I
nothing.
just look at it and this shit ain't about you for me.
Exactly,
Right.
bro. This shit about what I like to do. You know what I'm
Right,
talking
right.
about? Shit ain't even about that, bro.
Tell him. Nigga don't, you ain't got no umbrella over a nigga like that.
Right,
boy.
bro. Oh nah, boy. I do what I wanna do, bitch. Fuck all that. Nah, if you that nigga who oh nah, he can't coach out here, then that's different. You feel me? But I don't even see him doing that shit. So
Tell him. You ought to help you get it. Oh, boy, this nigga looking crazy. I'm like, what the fuck this nigga got going on? You know my dog, man. Rest in peace to my dog, Ezel, man.
oh yeah,
from,
man.
AJ
Ezel.
Johnson
Yeah.
from Friday.
Did they say what happened though?
No,
Oh, no.
they say no detail of the death was released.
Yeah, not yet. Him and Michael. Well, we know Michael K.
Oh yeah.
But that was a long battle of drugs.
Right. Damn, what I'm looking for this. Oh yeah, okay. So this what I wanted to ask. So I think so many. I don't know, cause maybe y'all done heard it before. But I think, cause I've heard it so many times before, that I did this, I do this, or I'm this way because my dad was this way, or I do this because my mama was like this. You feel me? So I asked the question. I'm just gonna say abuser. I'm not saying myself. It's just a question. Am I an abuser because my dad was an abuser?
No.
Yeah. I don't know if that makes you an abuser, but
Yeah, I know that. Right. I don't mean it
I'm
like
just
that.
saying,
I'm just saying like if I am an abuse, like if
well,
I
that's
abuse
an
women.
excuse. But
Thank you. That's what I was finna
it's
say.
an excuse.
Right.
But I do. It's again, you got some people that may say learned behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you not trying to be an abuser, and a situation happen, and you end up being an abuser, and then it's kind of just like falling into the same fucking path.
Oh, you mean it's situational? Yeah. But I don't
Right,
mean that.
right.
I mean if every relationship you in, you abuse the woman that you was with, like physically, whatever.
Right.
You feel me?
I mean, you seen it. I'm straight up saying that shit an excuse because you can not beat a bitch straight
Right.
up. But if that's what you saw, no way you thought it was real because no way you seen this nigga beating your mama ass and just thought it was the coolest thing in the fucking world. So, I mean, it could be lonely behavior, but at the end of the day, this shit an excuse. You got to be a real, like, fucked up in the head to be like,
Right.
yeah, I'm just going to be like my daddy, bitch.
Right.
Because that shit was cool. But back in the day, that shit was a thing. So I don't know if it was learned behavior. Maybe it was just a thing. Like, nigga, man, shut up. And she talked back and you hit her.
Like that Ike shit, Ike and Tina.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Well, even if it was a thing, that don't make it right. Number
That's
one.
true. Mm-hmm.
Number two, even if it is a learned behavior, it still was a choice you made to abuse that woman. Number three, again, referencing the learned behavior. If it's in fact something that you claiming that's a learned behavior, it's something that you can unlearn by seeking therapy.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, you saying your daddy is the reason that you this way,
1-800-depththerapist.com. Make sure y'all go ahead and...
This nigga say 1-800-depththerapist.com.
you using your dad as a means to say this the reason you fucked up, is a scapegoat.
I'm saying,
Because
so
it's a
that
choice
shit
you
wasn't
made to
learned.
do
That
that.
shit wasn't cool back in the day.
I mean,
I'm just saying, was it not right? Is what I'm saying.
No, it was never okay to.
Yeah,
to
it's
abuse
never
no-
okay,
It's,
right.
It was never okay.
Yeah, today.
because Nick,
But back then, did all of them feel like that? Is what I'm saying.
I mean, maybe they didn't because it was nobody saying that it's not okay.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. You feel me?
And not many people spoke out about it as they do.
Like you said, it was a
now.
thing, so it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it.
Yeah, you knew about it, but the shit was either swept up under the rug or was kept behind closed doors and nobody knew about it.
And that shit, like he said, this shit probably came from years of shit you saw. Like, remember, we came from slavery. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
right. So it was a thing to get beat. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just,
Right.
until people started saying, or
It's-
getting tired of it. You feel
right.
me, rather, and then start speaking
Right.
on that more.
And you just
So-
got to the point to where now more and more people, women are speaking out about it. It's more prevalent now than it was back in the day because you having conversations about it now. And back in the day, there were no real serious conversations about domestic abuse. It wasn't.
And fuck you niggas that abuse y'all kids too. You niggas that just be not with belts. I'm talking about hands. You niggas,
Oh, yeah.
you something wrong with you niggas for real, for real.
But yeah, my take on that too is the same. You know, pretty much like both of y'all. I think the biggest thing for me is what he said. It's an excuse. You feel
Definitely
me?
an excuse.
It's an excuse. Just because you saw your dad do that to your mom, don't mean that you have to do that shit.
Right. You just using that as a justification
Right.
why you
Right.
did it.
Exactly.
It's an
You do
scapegoat.
right. Right.
You using that shit as an scapegoat to say, well, my daddy fucked me up. No, your daddy ain't fuck you up.
Hey, because I go back to the same shit we always talk about before. Like, I done seen my old boy do a lot of dumb shit,
Fucked up shit.
including shit to my mom. You feel
Right.
me? But that ain't make me. I didn't become that guy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And furthermore, I separated myself from him. You feel me? I chose to go a different path. You feel me? In which, in turn, resulted in me, of course, not doing some of the shit that that I continue to see him do or whatever like that. You feel me? So
Big OG, triple OG, gangster, huh?
yeah. So again, bro, like we, at the end of the day, we are all individuals. You feel me? So we gotta stop. We gotta get out of the habit of blaming people for shit that we do. That's what I'm saying.
Right. It got to be accountability.
Right.
I did that.
Right. I did.
I
that
got
shit.
to own up to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw it, but that don't mean I had to do it too.
That shit go the same way with alcohol abuse, drug abuse, all that shit. If I seen
anything,
just because I seen my uncle or auntie or daddy or mama do that shit, don't mean I'm gonna do that shit, or I should do it, or I should try it, and all this shit.
because my thing is, you saw the negative effects of what that shit was then. So why would you in turn around and do the same exact shit to somebody else when you saw the negative effects then?
Right.
Unlearn that
And
shit.
control coke. Shit.
I'm telling you. Shit.
Unlearn that
So
shit.
you on the side of we, not y'all kids role models.
I don't know about that. I think we all role models to somebody. Like that's
Yeah,
how I
that
feel.
may be true, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, whether we want to be or not.
Right, whether you choose to or not.
Right.
Somebody looking up to you out there.
Right.
But
somebody want to be just like
Are
you.
we y'all kids role model?
Who kid? The people watching?
I'm just saying, anybody. Because what we talk about
Right.
may not be for kids in the first place. So for them
Oh
to
yeah.
even
Right.
be
Right.
watching,
Right.
one, you allow them to watch, not that you
That's
can
true.
control it,
Right.
but you allow them to watch. One, I ain't gonna ever say that you should be your child role model, but this motherfucker should look up to you in some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because
But
you're-
that shit
you're
just
the
my
person-
my answer is the same. We role models whether we choose to be or not. I
Right.
mean,
I
to
think
somebody.
that shit
So,
just always the child, bro. I always say you got Jay-Z and you got Bucci. You either gonna go with the motherfucker who's the obvious role model for you,
right.
or you gonna go with the nigga who's probably not the best role model for you.
Right.
You choose, and if you choose to go over here, then that shows that motherfucker you just wanted to go over there because this nigga is the obvious. It's the obvious
Right.
way you should go. So
I think that
that's
shit, like
that's
you
the
said, I
jet.
think that shit. Yeah, I think it's about the individual. Like,
Right.
I
You
mean,
gonna
what I
follow what leads
what do I
or-
what kind of behavior do I like? You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. What kind of behavior do I like? You feel
And
me?
this nigga
Basically.
could be the legit role model, and this nigga don't do none of that shit this nigga do.
Right.
So I just don't be on the side of motherfuckers saying, oh, that rap music and blah. No, bitch. I was listening to BG at 4 years old. I ain't gonna say. I was listening to BG then,
Yeah,
boy. What
boy.
time? I was listening to BG at 4 years old, boy. The #1 original hot boy.
I ain't debating, man. He got it. Hey, nah, but again, cause I hear people still say that to this day, that music, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know, television and all this shit.
The funny part about that shit is, rock music has been deemed Satan music forever, and you don't hear nothing about that shit.
I don't know. I mean, but our kids ain't listening to rock music. So
Why they ain't?
I mean, not the majority.
Not the majority, that's true.
Yeah,
I
so-
mean, but shit.
But yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, like I was saying, they still saying that to this day, but there's nothing you can do about it, bro. Like, it's everywhere in TVs. They
Right,
make
'cause
different
not-
genres of
Right,
movies. You
because
feel
now
me? So,
this shit rule the world, music. So,
right. And
so not listening, bitches.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gonna hear it everywhere. I
Right.
mean, they got YouTube. You ain't gonna hear it in YouTube. These streaming services, you gonna hear it on TV. You hear it in your cars when you driving in your car.
So guess
You
what
feel me?
y'all gotta do? Be parents and teach your child. That's it.
Right. It's on your phones. You feel me? Like it's right there. It's accessible. You feel me? It's right there. I mean, it ain't.
Gotta do it. Teach a little nigga how to follow.
But
and not
again-
lead, bitch.
Again.
Well, I'm talking about following, not lead and not follow.
Oh yeah. But again, that's why they make parental controls
I was just
for
about
y'all
say
to
that.
control what the fuck y'all kids, have access to. You know what I'm saying? So
Stop trying to be your kid's motherfucking friend and be a fucking parent and set guidelines. Period.
hey man.
Yeah, that shit still don't be enough. These just gonna see.
Yeah, because they gonna see it on the outside. Yeah, so it
They
don't
gonna
matter.
see-
Yeah,
they
I
gonna
mean,
see all that shit. Anywhere it go, you can slow it down a little bit.
right.
But they gonna see all that shit. So trying to hide it, trying to do all that shit.
They
ain't
basically
gonna-
gotta live in a bubble, bro.
Right,
Basically.
that's it.
Shit,
You gotta
so-
be a goddamn
yeah,
some
one of
people
them
call
Amish people.
Amish, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not speaking in reference to trying to hide anything from your child. What I'm saying is, you set guidelines, you have a conversation with your motherfucking kids, and you teach them.
Yeah, but I don't know how.
They still gonna see it.
Yeah.
Right.
They still
That's
gonna,
still a
they still
whole
gonna come-
human. You
Right.
feel me?
I understand that, but the point
You
is,
can teach
if
them.
you have conversations with your kids, and they see certain things, they are more susceptible to understand it as opposed to the shit they learning about it out there on the street.
I
on
don't
their
know
own.
because I look at it like, and it's just I'm just looking at it from a different point of view. Because if I'm one person, especially if I'm a single parent, if I'm one person saying this, that, and the third, and then I got thousands of other people out there telling me this is the right shit, then to me, my mama must be tripping, like because everybody else say this right.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying,
But see,
right?
if you like, cause niggas like Will Smith would say, like, man, I let my kids figure it out.
See, that's the side I'm on. You feel me? I say this shit all the time.
Right.
I just brought up Jackie, my son. You feel me? He went to college, came home from college, just to tell me recently he want to go back to the same college
Which one?
in Kansas.
This nigga.
Exactly. So I'm like, bro, what? You came from there, you left there for a reason, just to say that I think I'm gonna go back. It's like, okay, I ain't gonna say no, but I gotta let them figure that shit out.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Go
saying?
and
It's
handle
like,
your business. That's it.
right. I ain't finna tell a nigga, nah, bro. I don't, you feel? I said what I said. Like, I don't understand. You left there for a reason. You feel me?
I'm telling you.
I give my opinion,
'Cause
but
at this point,
if that's
could've
what
been
you want to
damn
do,
near done. It's
right,
like that.
right. If that's what you want to do, then okay, that's fine. Because this definitely would have been,
Year two.
yeah, he would have been going on year 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said,
This school
I
year
gotta
would
let
have been
him.
year 2.
Yeah, he would have been. Yeah. He would have been inside of year 2 right,
Right.
now. Yeah. But again, gotta let him figure that shit out, bro. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna always be there to support him, to protect him like I need to. You feel me? All that. But when it come to certain shit, you gotta let them figure out
I'm
shit
telling
in
you,
life.
I can't
bro, it
make
is.
that decision for you.
Right, especially when they reach in adulthood. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let them you have to allow them to make certain decisions so they can learn from that shit, because otherwise you're not teaching them shit. So that's my opinion.
Make your own decision, dude. By yourself, by your lonely. Bitch.
That's just like he just got a car not too long ago. Nigga, brakes went bad. Nah, I'm not opposed to not helping them. You feel me? I'm not opposed to helping them. You feel me? But the car got fixed.
Right.
Just for a week or two later, for somebody to say, "Oh, can you give him $125 towards?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, ain't that shit like been fixed though? Like, you feel me? Like,
wait, huh?
Right. So about a week or two ago, the nigga car brakes was messed up on the car.
Right. It was a week. Yeah, it was a week.
So like a week ago. So the car got fixed.
The brakes.
Right. I think his grandpa paid for it.
Right.
So, but I got a message yesterday saying, can I give him $125 towards that shit? But he ain't paid for the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So what am I giving him money to? Like,
right. The shit, yeah, the granddaddy already
right.
paid
So
for.
if
You
anything,
basically want me to reimburse you for something you ain't paid for.
right? But the granddaddy ain't the one
reimburse
asked me. You feel me? So if anything, okay, granddaddy, here you go. You feel me? Because I know you helped him get that shit fixed. You feel me? So it's like I don't understand. So I just ain't even entertain that
That's probably
conversation.
some trying to come
You
up.
feel me? Right. See you? Ain't that what I said? I'm like, what? Oh nah, boy.
Doing that. If anything, I'm giving it to the granddaddy who ain't asking me, by the way.
Hey, and
That's the same shit I was saying. Like, what?
Furthermore, that, like I told
Wait. Not only did the granddaddy not ask me, he ain't even asked me. My son ain't asked me.
Right.
Nah. Furthermore, what?
I had a conversation with Grandpa personally.
Oh, I thought he was going to say some other shit, but I'm going to tell you.
And Grandpa told me he paid for it himself, out of his own mouth, face to face, not on the phone.
Now, mind you, this same person who asked me this was the same person who said, don't be riding around in that car.
Yeah.
I don't want you to ride him around in that car because I don't want him to feel like it's a taxi.
Yeah, you want him to pay for some shit that you initially told
my son
yeah.
that I can't ride in his fucking car.
Ooh, I shot the fuck out. Fuck all that. I shot your ass out, nigga.
But you want me to help him pay for the brakes?
Yo. Again, my son already know. Whenever he ask me for some shit and if I got it, if I know it,
he gonna get it.
Yeah. No pressure.
All of them.
No pressure. You feel me? And like I told him when he said that to me, because he the one reminded me of that. I was like, boy, they let you know that I don't even be thinking about shit like that. Because that shit, it happened and then it went. You feel me?
Oh, it set with me.
Yeah, because he said, don't forget. That's the same person who said, don't be riding around. I was like, oh, shit, I forgot all about that shit.
Tell you.
I was like, bro, that shit
right
crazy. Motherfucker told my own son not to ride me around in his car. His car. I was like, bitch.
When he pay bills on, huh?
Hey, man, it is what it is, man.
This nigga.
Shit, bananas, man.
This nigga here, man.
Know who he had, though? You know who that baby is in there?
Who?
The baby. In the video, it's the guy having the baby. Nigga birthed the baby.
This nigga here, boy.
Hey, that nigga one hell of a troll. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, boy.
Hey.
He was just on a podcast too, speaking about that trolling and shit.
Who that?
Lenard.
Oh.
Fool would say I troll the entire industry on purpose.
That nigga just fast as fuck with it, bro. That
No,
shit.
he
just happened, and a nigga, you say, okay, I'm gonna have a baby, and then the promotion is me acting pregnant. Since y'all give a fuck so much, I'm gonna be acting pregnant.
Right.
And then in the video, he having a baby. Nigga birthed the baby. That shit was funny as fuck. I don't give a fuck nobody shit. When the baby big head ass came out, boy, that shit was too funny, boy.
But you know why he picked the baby to be the baby that he birthed? He trolling the baby for the comments and shit that the baby made at Rolling Loud. About the STDs and the homosexuality and all that shit.
I don't think the nigga give a fuck. I just think that nigga just one hell of a troll, if you ask me. Cause I don't think the nigga as gay as he come up. Y'all you niggas just mad at the world, so I'm gonna do this just because I know I'm gonna get more attention for it. That's it.
Yeah, publicity.
Now this nigga full pregnant right now. Niggas out here in their third trimester.
Damn. What else we got?
They talking about Nicki Minaj. What Nicki Minaj talking about? Talking about no Nicki Minaj. Ja Rule trying to make it surface, huh?
Mm-hmm. Talking about Eminem made you, nigga. If it wasn't for that white boy, you won't be shit.
Ooh, that's what Ja Rule said?
To 50, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about
That nigga gotta be talking about rap, cause outside of rap, 50 doing him. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I don't.
even then, I know what you're saying.
M wasn't
right.
never next to 50. He was next to that. We knew who signed him, but he was never
right
next to 50. Like you can say that to a nigga like Game, because when Game came in, he was next to 50.
Right.
Like Game, those two Game highest of his career was next to 50.
Yeah, but
he still was him.
But when you trying to resurface, you gonna say some shit. That's
you
all
gonna
I'm
say
saying,
some,
so.
and it's too late for you, bro. Like I know the nigga ain't trying to rap. Neither is 50. But this nigga had his shit, bro, and he wasn't next to nobody. He put niggas on, actually. He was a nigga putting niggas on. You niggas fucked with the big bad wolf and got y'all shit blew down. That's just how it go. And especially with a nigga like Eminem at that time, a nigga like him going at y'all niggas set yourself up for failure. Shit. Nigga, y'all can't beef with a nigga who allowed to say any and do any the fuck thing that they want to do for radio, whatever the fuck. That's what Eminem was doing, saying and doing what the fuck he wanted to do. And that's 50 took the same blueprint, said and did what the fuck he wanted to do. That's why them two niggas has been pretty much untouched. This nigga 50 still can't get canceled, and he still do all type of wild shit. Mm-hmm. And he said, "Why not?"
And
he said,
that nigga definitely said what the fuck he wanted to say.
He said straight up, "I don't in this position I am today, like in the with the movie shit. I don't call myself a mogul because if I do that, in their mind, I'm a mogul. I keep myself in the rapper position." Cause in they mind, I'm another fucking rapper. So when I say or do certain shit, I'm a rapper to y'all. I'm not a mogul. Right. Let's get this correct. I'm a rapper. So when I say shit, it's coming from a rapper, not this mogul. So that's why he said I came in the game like this, and this is how I'm gonna stay. Because if I change,
50 Cent. Fuck that rapper, bitch. That's
I'm
what
50 Cent. Right. I'm not 50 Curtis
Cent. Right.
Jackson, bitch. I am 50 Cent. All y'all call me 50 Cent. Because when I start doing me,
right.
I don't want to hear nothing from. I've been doing this. Don't. You feel me? Don't try to go off, veer off course 9, bitch. Mm-hmm. I've been doing this shit for a long time. Hey, and Kicks, man, you been holding back too.
Oh yeah, Kicks been cuffing, boy. Cuffing.
Hella
anyway,
cuffing.
I ain't getting it. Yo, so, main man right here, him and Kicks 305, they got a naked painting. Oh, damn, that shit right there, boy. That shit right on cue, boy.
Yeah, because this shit, I just sent this shit.
Yeah. Naked painting.
Fuck painting like this, though?
I guess that's why she's trying to get,
right.
Dudes that come in and, paint women that want to, women.
Want to be painted.
Right, that want to have their bodies painted or whatever. They get to come in and, get painted by a person or a couple individuals or whatever like that.
And this is this is obviously a professional, and she got what? Yeah. Basically a bathing suit on. Lad bathing suit, but
no, she got on her bottom.
That's it.
No, her titties ain't that. She got a.
Oh, nigga, look at the nipples right there when she turned. She ain't got no top on.
when they do that, they usually only have the
She
bottom.
covered the nipples. It looked like she covered the nipples with something.
Yeah, she might have did that,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah. But then they just paint over that shit,
Right,
you know,
right.
like that. So yeah. But yeah, naked painting, you feel me? If you want to get your body painted, you know, you got a nice body, you can take pictures afterwards and all that shit like that. We got all that coming soon, you feel me? We got it ain't painting with a twist, but you know, our own version of it. We got some other shit coming. We got a bunch of shit coming up, man. Y'all just make sure y'all lock in. If you need information about it, go to Black Designers League, what it is, the Instagram. What's the Instagram? Black Designers League, right? Yeah. Go DM the Black Designers League page, man, and shoot a message, you feel me, for details about what we got coming up.
Want to get painted on?
Yeah, want to get painted on, or you want to book a painting session with your girls and all this shit. We got
Or
all
private
that.
session? No.
Yeah, we got that. We got some date night shit coming up and all that. Boy, y'all lock in, man. You feel me?
When the
Yeah,
fuck
we got a
this
lot of
was?
shit coming up.
Tuesday? It might have been Tuesday. No, what the fuck today is? Wednesday, right?
Today Wednesday, y'all.
This shit was Sunday. Nigga leaving the casino. Nigga don't want like $200 or some shit like that. So, you know, I'm leaving the casino and I goes fucking off in the streets to a little skis house.
Tricking.
I ain't gonna say it was tricky because I
Left the casino.
It was
with
already.
200.
It was already in place, bitch. So I goes this shit right from Hard Rock. I'm on Johnson, St. Johnson. So I gets over there after I leave this motherfucker crib. Something over there went down. So I ended up sliding. This is like an hour later. So I'm leaving. In my head, I see police coming. And I'm like, the fuck? The fuck I done did. So, you know, I done hit a few back corners real quick. And I comes out. I get way pretty much on our end. I see another police officer. So I'm like, shit ain't no coinky dink. I don't never see police officers like this late. So I drive downtown. So now I drive over here at the back part. Now, you know, earlier I was like, I was down there. Now I park go down here on this shit. Like I ain't going home because I feel like a bitch following me at this point. Police, I don't know. Now I'm just, you know, I'm in my head. I'm fighting demons.
Paranoid and shit.
I'm fighting demons. Hey, fool, I ain't never been this paranoid when I was doing actually wild shit. Because at least then I knew that I was doing wild shit.
Right.
Now I'm like, I ain't doing shit. Who the fuck? Because I just figured, I don't know. I just got a casino. Nigga probably thought yada, yada, yada. So I gets down here and I park. So a white car pulls in this motherfucker. And they pause like, you know, the shit kind of like this. And they park right here. So I backs up and I get the fuck out of there. Because they stop. I'm like, yo, it's a parking lot. Ain't bitches only me in another car and this shit. Y'all park. So I takes off. And they behind me. And so they kind of come too. So I'm like, man, I'm like, ooh, I'm about to hit that. I'm about to hit that. I'm really about to hit that some shit at this point.
Right.
So I takes off and I goes to Brickle now. Fool. It's another car. Fool. I'm like, yo. Now I know I'm just in my head. So when I parks at somebody's shit, like it was like a little apartment shit, and I'm like, I gets the fuck out, cause now I'm like I can't do shit in the car. I can move, I can hit gates. Fool, I tell y'all goes in the car, but I leave everything in the car. I leave wallet. I leave the helmet. I leave everything in that bitch, not even thinking about shit.
Right.
Cause I figure, you feel me? I don't know what's going on, but I wasn't even thinking. I don't never do that shit. I don't never leave like all my shit.
Right.
So I leaves out the shit, and I'm by Dunkin' Donuts. I'm by the Publix that's down there and all that shit. I see more cars coming for. I never seen this many people in a fucking car at night like this in my life. I'm like, bro, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, but I ain't never seen this.
You was smoking or some shit? What the fuck?
No, I'm paranoid as fuck. I mean, it's most shit happen that I just ain't saying. Like, I'm talking about, like, around the bitch crib. But I just ain't saying. But I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I doubles the block, like, twice. I get back. I hit lock on the door, on the car door, because I don't remember about it, so the car's still there. So, and I keeps going. Then I see the police zooms by, and they kind of stop. I'm like, yo, I swear to God. Hey, fool. it was another truck because it's down by the metro. There's another truck there, and they pulls off. I'm coming this way. They coming down the block like this, but they stops at the end of the block.
Right.
So I turns around. No, I was going this way.
Right.
So I turns around. Now I'm getting behind them. I'm like, they stopped. Now I'm like, yo, it's 4 o'clock. Ain't this much traffic? Why you still at that stop sign?
Right.
So I had them duck behind the car, and I went back this way. Fool, when I tell you that same truck went around the block and got back right there, by the time I got back to the end of the block, I had to come back this way. Now I done hit about 4 gates, fool. I'm talking about, fool. I done hit like 4 gates. I'm waiting on the highway, fool.
What the
fuck? The highway getting off Brickell, I think it's exit A. It's 8A or some dumb shit like that. Like, it ain't Key Biscayne, but I comes back. I had to hit the gate to kind of come off the ramp, cause I'm like, fool, I'm paranoid as fuck. I gets back to where the car at. You know the food trucks. It's one of them shits parked in front of my car now. Now I'm like, bruh, it's a bit like, hey, fool, I'm telling you, I'm going through it. I'm like, yo, I'm on coke. I don't know what the fuck I'm on, bruh.
Nigga must be done spike Joey shit or some
like,
shit.
Bruh, I ain't drink shit, but I'm like, yo, now there's a car in front. I'm like, why the fuck is this food truck parked here? So I double backs again, and there's a lady in the nigga the food truck talking. So she done told them later on. She done told them to park there so nobody don't get in the bitch and leave. So I comes back maybe an hour later after just walking around. I ain't got my wallet. I'm dying of thirst. I'm out my socks. I done took my slides off. Cause I was hitting gates and shit, so right. I can't run with me. I'm talking about I'm hitting gates, I'm sweating, I'm tired as fuck. I ain't get home till 8 o'clock Monday. That's why I said I was tired as fuck.
Oh yeah,
I ain't get home till like 8 o'clock, fool. I comes back, the car gone.
Told it?
Shit, I got told. I was like, oh, no wonder. Old lady was out there, cause I walked right past her. Yeah.
Right.
I was like, oh, no wonder. I'm so paranoid that, like, again, I see polices. But I'm fighting hella demons at this point, and I'm like, yo, then I fuck around and call them, and go get this shit. I'm like, now I'm in my head still. I'm like, yo, I go get this car. Maybe they trying to get me over there to go do. Hey, I swear to God, I ain't never fight this many demons in my life, bro. I'm like, yo, I was like, and then when it was like yesterday, what happened that had me so kind of like that, motherfucker told me like that wasn't, you feel me, wasn't. That I'm like, oh, damn, cause I'm thinking, I'm really feeling like I'm on a run.
Right.
I'm on a run, a bitch after me or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, what?
Nigga done took something, huh?
Hey, bro, I ain't take shit, bro. I'm just feeling paranoid about. I done did way worse shit. It ain't never been like that. I'm talking about I ain't getting blocks. I don't give a fuck about what's going on.
Hey, boy. You took something. If she took something and you ate that box, nigga, you took something.
Nah, we ain't doing all that, baby.
Oh no, I ain't talking about took. No, I'm talking about like nigga that raped something.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Nigga said he was on some skis and shit. He leaving the UV.
No, I went to the motherfucking house, but what happened is
like damn bitch.
I think some other nigga with his chick was dealing with some shit over there, and they had got into it with her, and nigga was on some fuck shit. So,
like, man.
Hey, and that is your show.
I'm telling you,
one finger, one pee, one thumb, one love. Like Def always say, I see you when I see you, bitch.
Dwayne Dade, man.
Big Brett CB, man.
And let's go Cowboys.
Fuck you, Cowboys.